Okay, we are leaving Reno. This is our last day of travel. The dog is happy for that. And we're gonna take 395 north and we're gonna stop by a little Malachite site, and then we're gonna bomb down Highway 70, which follows the Feather River out to the Great Central Valley of California. At which point, the journey will be over.
Keep right at the fork.
But the quest goes on.
But the quest goes on. Multitasking
Continue
here.
on US 395 north for 12 miles.
So now we just go out of town. And there'll just be a little side road, and then we're gonna pull out. Looks like an old copper mine or tailings, something like that. We'll wander around and see if there's anything laying on the dirt in the sunshine. Then we're gonna go over the passes, which are all covered in snow, but not the roads. And we're out of here. So we'll see you when we get out of the car. Snow on the mountains down low. The final transition. She chased spring to the top of the North Pole and then let it autumn chase her to the Gulf of Mexico. And now we're fleeing before the closing window of winter.
Turn right onto White Lake Parkway, then your destination will be on the right.
Look, see the mine? That's exciting. That looks like the right thing. They dug all up the side of this mountain, and little works back in the day, little diggings back in the day. You can see old mine structures and rock walls and stuff like that. So we're just gonna go down here.
Your destination is on the right.
So we're gonna climb up this road and see what's here. You see the big old tailings pile. My dear old Ma is climbing up here with us.
Are we been mining here?
Oh, my guess would be copper, because what's coming out is all this green and blue mineral, and that usually goes hand in hand. So, this is where the little dot said, was this pile here. And so the classic shots are really bubbly green stuff, you know, it looks like a green agate with layers and then blue crystals growing all over it, but I don't know what form it's in here, except for boom, that's pretty much the stuff. So we're looking for that. So it is that. So find greens and blues. Yeah. And yeah, it looks like this was a big pile that they extracted. You could see other piles along the hillside. And yep, it's here. Boom. Yeah. Oh, nice. Dark, shiny. Come over here. Nice. Just to start, just little pieces, but we're happy about that. Look at all the choices and people have dug through. Luckily it rained literally overnight, so things where people were digging are now rinsed off. Look at that. So this location on the place that I was looking on said Azurite and Malachite. So that is what I'm looking for in all this greenness. Nope. Yep. Enough to have some samples at least. If you've been watching, we've been all the way up to Shasta in the past and did not find this much green. I imagine that this is the most well picked through spot because this is where everybody has walked up to. So you could be industrious and hunt all over. These are probably other piles of the same thing. We might do that. I thought we'd try right where the pinpoint is, because sometimes it's that easy. So we'll keep it simple first. Oh yeah, other hounds. I will not tell. But yeah, I'll turn this off and I'll let you know. I wasn't sure if I should bring my digging stuff with me, so I opted to not. But look, yeah, it's beautiful. I'm happy with just some color and knowing that it's here. Oh, nice. Because like I said, I've been skunked at a couple locations, so you see that it's around all the time, but the easiest thing to pin down. People had dug and then it rained. That's a really good thing for us. Oh, okay. Yeah, this whole pit right here seems to have a lot in here. Ooh, look at this piece. See where they dug down and went crazy and then it rained after they left, so it's all over, you know? You see all the little pieces of it? Look, boom. Those are nice clears. Plus, if this one's pinpointed, then common sense, you know, you can go to the other piles that look like this on the hill. Look. Yeah. I say fill up some stocking and do some trophy hunting, you know? Ooh! I think the rain was a real good thing. Gemstones. Love it. Absolutely love it. It looks like a lot of this was covered in dirt. This rain was so good timing. Last time we were up here at Peterson, it rained for us too. You can be up here, it can be so hot and it can be so dusty. And those two things can make digging into just this whole other nightmare. Look. Wow, okay, I have more little plastic bags. Do you need them?
No.
Wow. Killer. Oh. Yep. Happy camper. I'm going to give you close-ups of all these. I just wanted to bring you along for the crazy, mad grabbing process. We, of course, are on the last day of travel on an epic 30-day, for me 30-day, for her summer-long journey across America. She's been across Alaska. This is the last day. This is probably our last mineral stop. You never know. That's how rock hounding goes. But it's a good one. Look at all that. That's beautiful. We're just going to fill these bags with blues and greens. And yeah, this spot is here. I got this off the internet. It's clearly posted and out there for public stuff, so I can pass on the site to you. So got us here. And this is the stop that was literally along our way, so I was hoping it would be this easy, and it was. Oh, people have thrown garbage out. Oh, look at that. Look at that piece that was under the garbage over here. Oh. Just under the carpet. So, look up in the bushes and... But yeah, it looks like it's rained and we're just literally here before the snow. After the rain. It's a real fortunate thing. Unfortunately, there's my bag. Lost it for a second. So much good little blue. I'm gonna have to walk the whole pile and see if there's even any better, because I'm not sure how much time we have, so I want to make sure there's not big bubbly 20 feet away. But we don't want to waste too much time prospecting either, because it's here. Okay, let's go poke around and look for luck. Ooh, here's some bubbly. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna move around and grab all the crazy things that the rain's left us. No killer. Okay, I'll let you know. Next handful, and we are in a spot where there are some good, pretty greens coming out. So where they were digging wouldn't always have this. It's probably a byproduct of copper mining. I thought I was recording and I wasn't, but just found good handfuls. We've slowed down in a spot. We're getting that kind of color out of it. And yeah, limited time, but room to haul, so gathering a lot of material, a lot of dirty stuff, and then we'll clean it off and see what we got. Usually allows you to get a couple more things than you thought that you did, which is always a nice surprise. Oh. Not sure how much of this is any sort of gem grade or something, but definitely good samples. And we will clean it all up and look at it. Nice. Those sure look crystalline green to me. Not gonna spend too much time being the guy that digs where it's all over the surface. We're gonna do a lot of serendipity hunting on this one and then be on our way. Just this spot had the goods, so it slowed me down. Okay, so there's one bag. We're gonna put that in our pocket, and with that we will start to high grade a little bit. The ground in this section is just covered in greenness. Wondering if it's mostly little bits or if this is all that's left on the surface and people dig and find big crazy stuff. Not sure, but we are able to gather this much, and this is what you can gather in a pretty short amount of time. And I would dig a little if I had a little more time. I'd also check all the other piles on the slopes and see if any of them have been completely untouched by other humans yet, because it's always a good thing to do. This is way better pickings over here as far as the small, really blues and greens. Like I said, I'm hoping mostly to spot things that other people kicked out and didn't see because they were dirty, and now it's rained off. Oh, nice. Nice light. I have no problem with gathering these little bits and bobs. Some of these look like they're actual crystal blues. And we will at least have that. And after we have a bunch of this, ooh, nice. Nice. See, that's got like the silicates mixing into the point where we do have obvious translucence to a degree. Yep. So, way better picking here than anywhere so far. Which makes me think we should just go farther and farther away from where people are. This is where you're in such a panic you almost don't want to hold the camera. So if I'm being extremely jumpy and spastic with everything, that's why. More of it to gather, to look through later, the more chances we will have some really cool things to show you close up. So with that said, I'm going to be repeating the process that you're seeing now, but at an even faster rate without a camera in my hand. And I'll bring you back in a little while. Okay, use this solid piece here. Oh, nice. Okay, getting quite the bag of little awesome things. I think we might walk around, kind of putting a soft eye to all the little bits and bobs, and see if we can't spot something that everybody's always hoping for. Let's go look for one of those. Oh, it looks like that layer, but it's bigger. Yep, siree. So you can get your mineral collecting at this spot. We did it for sure. It's real. It's here. It's right off the highway. There's 375, and then this is this road. I'll put it on the map. And kind of let you pick your little roadside destinations ahead of you on the map. If you do that the night before, and it's way less stressful, you just punch it in and start your exploring at each thing. Oh, nice. Nice. This was the spot where there was just great tailings in general. We are about 20 miles south of Hallelujah Junction. Right above that is Peterson Mountain. And on the California side here, there's still a bunch of room that isn't claimed up where you can dig for crystals. So if you've watched those videos on this channel, you are right down the road from where we have camped for days on end and filled our buckets with beautiful quartz crystals. Climbed up a level here, exploring a little bit. Maybe we'll look on that dump and that dump. But this looks like the old mine buildings here for sure, or part of the processings. Carved in the hillside, more piles there. Not sure how old that road is or that wall. Just thought we should come up and pay some respect to the actual structure. And look and see. And look and see. So road kind of loops around behind these piles that we're in. Still seeing some traces of green. Stick bug, where did you go? Come here. Let's see him. So this guy spends his life looking like he's a piece of grass seed. That's actually a grass seed that he's attached to there. You let go of this so that they can see who you are. There he is. So he's just going to be a part of that bush so that predators that want to eat him don't see what he is. Kind of a slow guy. It's also cold out here. You got it? He's got it. Now he's just going to hold real still, and unless he moves, nobody will see him. Snow on the mountains. We have to drive there and tuck to the left and follow the rivers up and through and come out to California Central Valley. Here's the back piece of the wall. relics and nails of what was. Another building there. We'll go ahead and look at it. We'll burn up some more time that we don't have. I'm also looking at the dirt and I'm seeing that no, not the whole hillside. It's a good little miners camp. Looks like there's some cots and beds, and hopefully the occupants ended up okay. This allows us to stumble back down on the far end of these. Well, now there's more piles. Oh, well, look in here. Not every rock that they were digging through would have had this stuff in it. I actually don't see a drop of green. Nor here. So we'll check out here, but we are hoping to be the first people to realize that the next pile over had a bunch. This doesn't. I'm not even walking to that one. I'm going back to the one that was pinpointed because we're this far off now. And yeah, I might even just go right down the face of this. Into the green. Looks like this stuff is where the green is, not necessarily the granite. So, yep, that's what we're doing, folks. And I'm gonna do it with both hands. So I'll be back if there's something spectacular. Otherwise, enjoy the view.
Road pull out really close to Sparks, Nevada. And I believe it's Azurite and Malachite. It had been in mine. These are some of my larger specimens. And the good part of it is other people have been there digging. And then after it rained a little bit, the definite green in there. It's just beautiful. This was a beautiful, after it rained, other people had dug so you would be able to see all the pieces that they missed because they were dust covered. And I didn't notice that there was so much green while I was gathering. It is just beautiful. This is right on the road. You just get out of your car, go up the hill a little bit, and everybody's been digging there, and all the tailings are piled there. And you can make your own digging if you want to keep digging down, or you can just go through everything they threw out. And this was stuff that people had just thrown away. And I guess it had rained on it. And cleaned it off, so it was really easy to see for me. And it was beautiful, overlooking a tiny lake there by some little town. But this is some of the most beautiful stones. You can just imagine them when they were mining it, throwing it all away. So much fun.
I'll bring you in for this, but then I'm gonna put you away again super quick because I'm running out of time. And I'm digging and I'm getting into a layer that has big green coming out of it. And I'm just gonna grab it all and we'll wash it off later. That's what I'm doing. Really good spot. Moved a couple of big boulders out of the way to start after I found good tailings, and don't think anybody's been under here. Pretty easy finding so far of what I'm considering pretty good stuff. Like I said, we're going to high grade this at another moment. Oh. Lots of green. Not sure how much of it is surface coatings, translucent, but we will soon be hundreds of miles away. We can sort it out there. And I'm sure my rock garden will be happy to see it all. I think I'm getting some beautiful pieces that are coated and stuff out of this. Stuff being some sort of rind. But yeah, I think I see it, or it could just be a bunch of rubbish. But growing a bunch of these, and it just has like green smooth inside. So that might be the stuff. So now we will have enough to high grade, and then we'll tumble the rest. Stuff like that. Ooh, some of these are just crazy gems. Oh, I think that is just beautiful chunks of blue Azurite and Malachite mixes. Wow. I think I'm in love. Yep, remember that rocks can be real different between what they look like rough and what they look like polished. So when you're looking in a book to see what a rock looks like, remember that they probably took some of the best specimens, took the best pictures of them, etc. You might not necessarily be seeing it in that form. Ooh. Man, when it's really green, it just glows through the dirt. Oh yeah, it looks like this bank here would be really good to just keep going back into. Because as far as we're digging, we're getting more and more pretty out of it. And I think it's because it's where people haven't been able to just walk up and pick it up. So, yep. Went farther away from where people were walking up and dug in a little bit after finding good tailings. Because some of the areas look like there's nothing there. But inside of that is the malachite. See it hiding in there, and then this just flakes off.
Nathan pretty much explored a lot, but I found all of these. I only dug actually one hole that somebody else had dug, but I actually found more on the surface walking around than I did digging. These are some of my bigger finds. Well, these are the second size down. Nice. But this side is easily accessible. It was super, super, super good. If I knew it at my new job, I want to have a new job. I want to be a rockhounder. I have no sun today, so this is just a lamp. But they don't need much to be beautiful. I don't know if this stone is stable or not. I might take all the smaller ones and put them in mineral oil or something. I hope it's stable. I hope it doesn't fall apart. That was one of my favorites. Soon this long journey will be over, but I have to say, it's been a trip of a lifetime.
Four bags over here. Just moved this big boulder, and that's what was laying underneath, glinting up at me. Ooh, those are nice pieces. Never know how good it's gonna look cleaned up. It always looks better because you're at home and you're not here anymore. And it's your treasure. We are so close to Reno. This is so easy. Okay, we are heading out from this Malachite Azurite site. I have 4 bags of material. My pockets are over full and we still have 4 more hours to drive. So, I have spent the rock hounding time that we had here on gathering what we got. And we'll boogie out. Sort the rest at home. You can see that this right here is more of an Azurite location. And my mom is making her way to the car. So I am doing the wrap up moment and throw the phone in the pocket and force myself to leave this place. That's the plan. See you back at the car. She's not back at the car. She's exploring still. The fever. We still have to drive through an entire national forest and the last ridges and summits of the Sierras. You did?
Well, not giant ones.
No, yeah.
They got dirt on them and then the rain came, so they really dug right there.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful here.
Yep.
I didn't leave the door when it was there or anything.
Okay. Wow. Shampoo but no conditioner. Hotels will do that to you. Little stack up there for others, and yeah, great look. Yeah, climb up in there. And the rock wall, whatever the rock wall is about, that's a stacked rock wall going up there.
Who put the rock wall there?
I don't know, that's what I was wondering. Is it like a game thing for, like, you know, funneling animals? Was it part of these guys? Is there a road beyond it? Is there a spot up there that they were hauling this stuff out of? Because what I don't see is where all this came from. So this is where they dumped it, but I'm thinking maybe up this road is a spot where there's veins of this stuff. So a lot to check out in the future. The lake is full, and yeah, a little padded walk up here on this road. I mean, you can see people actually pull up here and park. So you can drive all up on this. And they might be driving up to the mine, but this is how close you are roadside. So Reno's back there about 12 minutes. Yep. Snow on the mountains, termination dust. And we're headed more for the ocean. I live out in the coastal ranges, so need to cross the rest of the Sierras, cross the Central Valley, and tuck into my little rocky canyons. Alice in Mineral Land was there while I was gone and I missed her. But hopefully we will get to hound another time. And there you go. Parking spot, little road up, places to dig and look. Okay, rock on.